Phillip Rivers and the Indianapolis Colts taking on Kirk Cousins and the Minnesota Vikings.
We are pleased as always to be bringing you coverage of the National Football League on EA Sports. Just a short time ago, smoke from the pyrotechnics filled the dome as the Colts made their way out of the locker room. We're set for football as the Colts get set to match up with the Minnesota Vikings. The final weekend of the summer. Hope you're enjoying it wherever you are as we are off and running on EA Sports. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25. Colts ready to go to work here offensively, and it is Phillip Rivers, their veteran quarterback and longtime Charger, who will be under center.
I don't know what it is, partner, but every time I watch Phillip Rivers play, I just have a big grin on my face because he plays the game with such joy. Loves being out there. Remember, he's part of that great 2004 class with Eli Manning and Ben Roethlisberger, two of them still in the league today. Now he's probably going to go over 60,000 passing yards and 400 touchdowns this season. The big question mark, how much does he have left in the tank? I think he's got plenty.
2nd and 9.
Still 9 yards to go on 2nd down from the 27. From the gun, Rivers. He'll find Paris Campbell. That's complete. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. 12 yards there and a first down.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Rivers hands this one to Mack. Nowhere to go that time. He maybe got a yard up to the 40.
In on the tackle.
Vision is so important for the man in the middle because his ability to look through all the clutter that's happening in front of him, diagnose a play, and then go make it and finish it, that's when the great ones know that they have the goods.
On 2nd and 9, Rivers finding Hilton on the slant. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. A first down there on a pickup at 25.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people. But you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
From Viking territory now, they'll come up 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line. This is Mack on the counter, and he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
They have 3 tight ends in that formation. That's almost a universal sign that they're planning to run the football. But how about the defense there? They met force with force and caused a stack up behind the line of scrimmage and threw him for a loss.
Block 11! You can't block me. You can't block me.
On 2nd and 12, Rivers. And that is incomplete. Rivers. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
He was trying to get that one out to his running back out of the backfield, but that one was read and timed perfectly, and they were able to break it up.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Rivers. Campbell making the catch. And oh, he coughed it up. And the Vikings pick up the football. And his guys will take over at the 30-yard line. The Vikings ready to go to work, led out by their quarterback in his third year wearing purple, 9th year overall in the NFL, a Pro Bowler in Kirk Cousins.
The debate about Kirk Cousins continues to rage both among Vikings fans and fans around the league. But when you look at his numbers, you think this is one of the better quarterbacks in the league. Last year broke a string of 4 straight 4,000-yard passing years with the emergence of Dalvin Cook in the backfield. So while those numbers dropped, he was still solid throwing the football. 26 touchdown passes, just 6 interceptions. Now he's just got to develop an extra target on the perimeter in order to get his numbers back to the previous levels.
7 at the 33-yard line.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Cousins gives way to Cook. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6.
And once again, leverage wins. The offensive line, lower than the defensive front. They moved them and found some good space for the guy carrying the ball.
And for the Colts, an extra defensive back in there now on 3rd down. They'll run it. Here's Cook. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first. Just 4 yards on the pickup, but that's good enough to extend the drive.
4 yards.
So right after the defense gets you the ball on a takeaway and a fumble recovery of their own, you've got to reward them, don't you? You've got to stay out on the field, give them a chance to rest, and how about doing it the way they did it, running the football and picking it up on 3rd down.
Yeah, would not have wanted to go 3 and out. They avoid that right there.
Yeah, they avoided the glares as they went back to the bench, didn't they?
First down, here's the run with Cook. And he'll take this one up close to about the 45.
Dalvin Cook.
And give the tackle to Anthony Walker.
He was brought down by Anthony Walker. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the 45-yard line. That's the end of the first quarter.
We're scoreless after 1. The Vikings with the football here to begin the 2nd quarter as they've got a 2nd and 8 forthcoming. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. They'll try to throw now. Cousins. Open here, Adam Thielen. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. Good yardage after the catch. Is that play good for 30 and a first?
This offense has been slow to get started, but that play will certainly give them a little bit of life. Maybe the late wake-up call that they had been seeking.
Now from Colts territory, here's a 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line. A give. This is Cook. And he's going to take this one down to about the 23-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Ball at the 23, 2nd and 8. From the shotgun, it's Cousins. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
I have to give some credit to the defender on that when he read all of his keys perfectly and got a great break on the ball and able to force that incompletion.
7th play of the drive forthcoming on 3rd and 8. From the gun, here's Cousins. Open man is Thielen. It's complete. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
I don't care how you look at it, how you cut it, how you parse it. Adam Thielen continues to be an absolute marvel, coming from where he did, Division III football, to being one of the top receivers in the NFL. But it's going to be vital for the Vikings in 2020 to keep number 19 on the field, especially since he lost his old running mate Stephon Diggs to the Buffalo Bills. And a hamstring injury last year really held his numbers in check. His lowest receiving yardage since 2015. Look for another breakout from Adam Thielen.
And he's going to be dropped back at the 15-yard line. Anthony Walker gets him for a loss of 5. He is so tough to handle on the blitz, and that's Exhibit A.
Well, there's still time to rectify this situation because the silver lining, they took a sack on 1st and goal. But that close to the goal line, that still definitely hurts.
Second and 14. Handoff comes to Cook. And he will make his way back to where he started from, and that's all, as we will make our way to the 2-minute warning. Coming up at halftime, we'll check in with our Jonathan Coachman. He'll have highlights and analysis of the first half, and our highlights will likely be on the defensive side of the football here. Scoreless game. Now, after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. While the trainers take a look, we'll step aside. So Cousins heads to the Vikings sideline, and on is Dan Bailey to try the field goal. This just a 24-yard attempt. And Bailey able to knock it through. And the Vikings have a 3-0 lead.
Vikings 3, Colts 0.
So still no touchdowns in the first half, but we do have some action on the scoreboard with the field goal.
So maybe now the mentality changes in this game, because anytime you can get to the red zone, and if you don't come away with 6 points, you feel like it's a disappointment. In a game like this one, being able to kick field goals means you're right there, and then you're just looking for that big break to take you over the top.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards.
First and 10. At their own 21.
Well, the Colts offense going back to work. The new-look Colts offense, I guess we should say. They made a lot of changes, really on both sides of the ball, since their 7-9 season of a year ago.
And the biggest change? Just look at the quarterback. It's Phillip Rivers coming in from the Chargers, where he'd spent his entire career. You also have to look at the offensive backfield as well. Marlon Mack, he carries the ball well for them, and now they added Jonathan Taylor from Wisconsin in the draft. That's a heck of a 1-2 punch, and Frank Reich, the head coach, says they're going to ride the hot hand in terms of carries.
Now you also add Michael Pittman on the perimeter, and then DeForest Buckner coming over from the 49ers. That should help as well, CD.
It certainly should, and I think it's going to be enough for them to push Tennessee and Houston for the division crown. Remember, they were in the playoffs 2 seasons ago. 2019 was a step back and a bit of a disappointment.
And too much juice. It'll be out of bounds, incomplete. Zach Pascal, the intended receiver, and that'll make it 3rd down.
A deep ball down that right sideline, and he made sure that he put it where either his guy was going to catch it or no one was.
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Working out of the gun, Rivers. He'll find Hines out of the backfield. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. That's good for an Indianapolis first down on a gain of 10.
First and 10.
And this is why trying to cover the angle route is so difficult. Anyone playing the linebacker position, when they see a running back out of the backfield widen, because he heads towards the flat first, oftentimes you widen too much and overcommit. He cuts up inside, and that's what we saw there. A nice pickup for a first down.
Looking for more there on first down, but this throw downfield incomplete. T.Y. Hilton, the intended receiver. And now it's second down.
I believe I'm following their logic. Take the big shot downfield, loosen things up. You're hoping to get some points on the board before the half. Maybe now you come back and throw some underneath stuff in order to make sure you get a completion.
54
A second down throw for Rivers. He's got his target. That's Zach Pascal. Now the Colts going to burn the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime.
At the 46-yard line.
Couple of first downs to kick off the drive. Here's first and 10 up at the 46. They'll throw again. Rivers. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
That's a tough spot for a running back coming out of the backfield because you know he's got to look for the football, knowing full well he's got a man coming his way, full steam, and he broke that one up.
Rivers incomplete on first down. Here's second and 10. Throwing again. Rivers. That's complete to Jack Doyle, the tight end. And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings' 44-yard line. It's a first down on a gain of 10. First down now, but that clock rolling. A first down throw here for Rivers. That's into the hands of Pascal. And he's taken down inside the 30. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling.
That's another Colts first down. First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
On first and 10, Rivers. Catch made here by Campbell. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. From the right hash, this from an even 40 yards out. Blankenship's kick is good. And that will do it for this first half. So we've reached halftime in a low-scoring affair, just a pair of field goals. 3-3 is our score. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. And welcome in, everyone, to an abbreviated version of the EA Sports Halftime Report. Not too much to show you scoring-wise in that first half. Just a couple of field goals make up all the scoring. But the teams are ready to go at half number 2. So to bring it your way, let's get right back out to Brandon Godden.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Second half ready to roll. 2 field goals, the combined output in half number 1. Could be first touchdown wins. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there.
Take over first and 10.
The Vikings taking the field here for their second drive of the game. They have a chance to break our tie here as we get a look at the first drive of quarter 3.
And it's such a tone setter, isn't it? Because both sides trying to seize momentum to begin the half. What do they have dialed up that'll give them an advantage to move the ball downfield?
Let's find out what they have dialed up. There to stop him was Darius Leonard. Now, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the third quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. They run it again with Cook. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
Oh, it's a nickel set here defensively on 3rd and inches.
Still want to be prepared for a pass.
Throwing, Cousins. And he'll be touched down here, but not before he does pick up the first. 2 catches in the first half. Now he's got a 3rd here, and it's good for a first.
And the Vikings first down.
On first down, it's Cook. And 3 yards there takes him to the 45.
Dalvin Cook.
They know that old expression, it's not my night. It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. From the 45 on 2nd down, Cousins quickly to Thielen here. And they'll get him to the ground. He has another first down at the Colts' 41-yard line. Give him 14 on that one and a first down.
Vikings.
Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. They go play action. Cousins. He will find the rookie from LSU. That's Justin Jefferson. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. That one goes for 24 yards.
Minnesota.
Well, the evidence is once again presented why he was such a top target at LSU. And Justin Jefferson carrying that over to the NFL. He's what a lot of people call a natural pass catcher. What I love about him is his ability to play the ball in the air and at the moment of truth, go up and take it from a defensive back. This guy is smooth.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. From the red zone now, Cousins. And this one right back into the hands of Jefferson. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
I think a lot of people ask the same question all the time. Why do we see so many slants in the red zone? Well, the windows are tighter. Everything's more condensed. It has to be quicker, and you've got to deliver the ball on time. Your biggest worry? Ball gets tipped in the air, because if that happens, then it's fair game for the defense.
2 yards left on 2nd down from the 9. They'll throw again. Cousins. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Down near the goal line, things really get physical. You're always anticipating a running play, but when they do throw it, things happen quickly. A little bit of a bang-bang play there that falls incomplete.
A field goal would get them the lead, but that's not what they're shooting for as they come up on 3rd down. A 10th carry in the game for Cook. And he's going to get forward for about 5, but that may be coming back. What say you, Mr. Referee? So he was holding from that left tackle position.
Everyone tries to keep their hands inside when they're blocking ever since they liberalized the rules where you can extend them out.
And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings. Kyle Rudolph hauling that one in from Cousins. And the Vikings have taken the lead.
As a general rule, quarterbacks don't want to lock in on a receiver before the ball is snapped. But in this case, based on the matchup he thought he was going to get, it was favorable for his tight end. He locked in on him early and found him for a touchdown.
Dan Bailey now for the extra point. And it is up. And it's good. That'll make our score 10-3 now.
Roughing the kicker. Defense.
Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And they will watch this one land in the end zone. That'll be a touchback.
25-yard line.
The Colt offense and T.Y. Hilton making their way back out. Rivers going to bring the Colts up 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. He'll throw from the gun. Uses the stiff arm. Throw left side here, complete to Campbell. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32.
7 brings up 2nd and 3 at the 32-yard line.
They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. On the handoff, it's Mack. Three-quarters in the books. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Operating from the gun. Rivers, a good throw here, finding Pascal. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory.
I like the design that we're seeing right there. This is what they need. Down by a touchdown here in the 4th. They just need to keep working their way downfield. And when they see openings, take their shots.
The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. To throw is Rivers. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Well, I think that was good strategy there, trying to go right back to him after the last completion. But this time, the defense was all over him, and they got there to break that one up.
Rivers incomplete on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10. To throw again. Rivers taken in by the tight end Doyle. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
The last play on the completion got them half of what they needed. Now here's a tough 3rd and 5. To the air again here, Rivers. And he's got his man, Hilton. And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings' 27-yard line. Rivers to Hilton there, first down Indy.
Some think that teams really won't throw a slant route unless you have a receiver that has a lot of stature to him. But sometimes the little guys, they get lost in there. People can't really locate them, and they run that quick cut on the slant, and oftentimes they can turn it into big plays.
Rivers on first down. And nearly picked off there, and it would have been a great time for their first pick. Instead, it's second down.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got second and third down to fall back on.
Second and 10 now from the 27. Throwing again. Rivers. That's complete to Hines out of the backfield. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. 12 yards there and a first down.
For a Colts. First and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's first and 10. From the red zone now, Rivers. This will be caught at about the 5. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. 11 more yards that go around, a first down as well. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
A looming decision to make on the conversion, down 7, but first things first, they need to score as they come up on first and goal.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
So the Colts in possession of the football as we get you reset. They come up on a first and goal with this game still hanging in the balance. And he takes it in for a Colts score. Taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Colts are an extra point away from tying up this football game. Well, the hard part's done. Now they just need to split the post, tie it up, but then their defense is going to have to hold up to send it to overtime.
Yeah, no matter what. I know there's an inclination in it when you have momentum to go for 2 here, but if you miss it, you don't give your defense a chance at all.
Plus, it's been a good game. I want to see overtime. I'm selfish.
You obviously don't have a flight to catch.
Tomorrow. Still an important piece of business to take care of, the extra point. And we are tied here in the fourth quarter. A 10-play drive that time. And it results in a 4-yard touchdown run. All level now at 10 apiece as the kick's away. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there.
At their own 20.
Minnesota now ready for their next possession. After the long touchdown drive we just saw, you wonder if maybe that's taken a little of the wind out of this offensive sails because they had it going pretty good last time too.
Had to sit over there for a little while, didn't they? You know, they were eager, amped up to get back on the field after just scoring, hoping to get the ball back quickly. That didn't happen, so I'd say come out, just kind of get started again. You know, doesn't have to be anything dramatic. Just get moving, get loose again, and see if they can get it downfield.
And he was hit as he threw it there, and it forces it incomplete. Once again, they'll come up on the 26-yard line, 2nd and 10. Here's Cousins. Looking sideline, incomplete.
Thrown away.
They have to like what they've done defensively here at the outset of this drive. They forced a couple of incomplete passes, bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. Play action now. Cousins. And he's got Kyle Rudolph. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. Give them 18 there and give the Vikings a first down. Obviously a big first down right there.
Yeah, they still got to hustle. They got to get up to the line of scrimmage and get set. But I don't think necessarily you need to spike it. But they've got to continue to move quickly.
First down now, but the clock continues to move. Cousins. And this one hauled in by Rudolph. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. They run, Cook, and he'll be taken down at the 34. Now the Colts going to burn the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with 65 seconds remaining. Second and 8 coming up. Again, it's Cook. Now the Colts will use their 3rd and final timeout as they get the stoppage with just over a minute to go in the game. Third down, Dalvin Cook. And he will have the first down across the 20 to the 19-yard line. It's a gain of 9. First down, Minnesota.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. They'll run on first down. It's Cook. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game.
2nd and 9.
Now it's 2nd and 9. Now a run with Cook. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. Now the Vikings will use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 27 seconds showing on the clock. This will be play number 9 of the drive here as they need 4 yards on 3rd down. A give to Cook out of the gun. And he gets the first down yardage he needs before he's brought down at the 6. They get the first. The decision to run on 3rd and medium winds up being a good one.
1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
So the field goal unit is on the field as this is a big spot right here. He's hit on his one earlier attempt tonight, but this a little more pressure-packed for the win. And his kick is through. It is good. Dan Bailey, the hero as time expires. And it'll be a fun time of the Twin Cities tonight. The Vikings win it. Well, a little drama there at the end, but really this thing was already decided. The late points get scored, and then it ends on the kickoff.
And I'm right there with you, partner. At the end of the game, they knew what they had to do. Just make sure you don't cough up the football at the end. Just take care of it, and victory was theirs, and that's exactly what they did.